Hey, Debbie, thank you so much for jumping on and talking to me. If you could tell me a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your family.
I'm Deb. Hi, guys. I'm from country Victoria. I'm a mum to an amazing little girl. She's nearly 3. I am a bookkeeper and my husband is a farmer. And we live a happy little life, just all of us. And thanks to this program, we're actually living a happier, healthier life.
I want you to tell me the place that you were in when you discovered Inspired Mumma.
That wasn't a good place. The place that I was in when I found Inspired Mumma, I was searching everywhere to find something that was different to everything else that could try and help with not just eating healthy and all of that, but also mindset. I hated myself. I hated my life. I hated everything in it. Through this program, I learned that I didn't really hate myself and I didn't really hate my life. I had to find something that wasn't just about eating healthy and losing weight. I knew that I wasn't happy with myself and the way I looked. Just losing weight wasn't enough at this point. So it needed to be something that supported, yes, losing weight, but also supported finding a way to find me again and to be a happier me.
Coming into the program, how do you think you've changed and grown as a result of being in it?
It was the scariest thing to do, to say, yep, okay, Chelsea, sign me up. And you hung up from that phone call and you were so enthused, yep, I can do this. And the next day you woke up and went, oh, what have I done? Can I do this? With the first week, it was like, well, I think I can. And by the time you get to the second week, you're like, yeah, I got this. And you just get the help and the support all the way through, and you find your weak points, you find your strengths, and you find a better way to deal with any of the problems that are thrown at you. You don't feel like you don't matter. You don't feel like that you're not important. You find a new way to love yourself and to love the people around you, and just you become a better person. I found that I've become a better me, a better mum, a better wife. Both Maddie and Tristan completely revamped the way that they eat, the way that they think and that sort of thing, because I had to, and they supported me and did along the way.
Talk me through what some of your weaknesses were when you came in.
Taking things very personally. If someone said something to me that I didn't like, I'd take it really personally. Not just that that's their opinion and it doesn't matter. You feel sad or upset or whatever, and you'd turn to food to make yourself feel better, and you felt better for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And then after that, you just felt guilty because you just eaten a whole heap of crap. Beating myself up for things that I can't control. I really had to refocus on not it being all about weight loss for me, because I couldn't do all of the exercise that I needed to have that, big weight loss. And then I started getting myself down because I can't do it. And then you start to go back into the old tracks of, well, you're useless and you can't do it. And, you set yourself up to fail within your own mind, even though you're not failing. So it was, a conversation that you and I had together, and I went away and thought about the conversation that we'd obviously had, emailed you the next morning and said, right, I'm not focusing on weight loss anymore, Chelsea, because it's just killing me. I'm focusing on where my head needs to be, because that's more important to me at this point in time.
So tell me a few things that have changed in your internal dialogue and the way that you used to speak to yourself.
I find when I look in the mirror, and instead of looking at going, you're disgusting, I hate you, I look and go, you're getting better, you're working on it, you can do this, and sort of more supportive to myself. I'm not 100% happy in still how I look, but that's not what it's all about at the end of the day. I'm a lot happier within my mind. I'm more interactive with my daughter. I'm more interactive with my husband. I don't feel like I'm going to fall apart.
Can you tell the story about how you managed stress this week?
So this week was really, really stressful at work, and I got really angry, and I even posted on the mums group, I am so angry and I wanted to eat something. And so I would have normally gone for chocolate, because of course that makes you feel better. And instead I went and got my afternoon tea early, and that afternoon tea was an apple, a green apple, and a passion fruit. And instead of eating the chocolate, I ate my green apple and my passion fruit, and I still got my emotional eating, but I didn't have the guilt of I ate chocolate. So it made me feel better to eat something, but at least I was eating something healthy as opposed to eating something really crap.
What do you think the biggest thing is that you've learned about yourself on this journey?
To be kind to myself, to not put so much judgment on everything that you do. You can't control your thoughts. That took a really long time for me to learn. You can't control them, but you can control what you do with them. So knowing that you can control your actions. You can't control your head, but you can control what you do with it. trusting in the decisions that I make, whether it be food, whether it be day-to-day life, just to know that I can trust me, whereas before I didn't trust any decisions that I made because I didn't think that they were ever good enough. I'm more positive around my family. I still have days where it's probably not the greatest, but I think that's just going to take time for me to grow and to change and sort of become that better person. I don't really know how you put that into words. That doesn't sound right, but anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean though, but continue working on yourself and how you manage.
Yeah, so continue working on myself.
Feel about yourself.
Just to be happier with Maddie and happier with Tristan. And, you know, we find that we want to go and do things more. And, you know, that probably comes down to Tristan wants to do things more as well because I'm happier. Whereas beforehand, who wants to go out with someone that's miserable? You know, you don't want to go out and about and, you know, have to deal with someone that's miserable around you and that sort of thing. And, you know, we stayed home a lot and that was mostly because of me. But with big changes and, you know, positive reinforcements and things on your wall that look like that.
So good.
That when you're having a bad day, you can go and you can sit and you can, you know, read a couple of things off there that, you know, you've either learnt from Chelsea or picked up from the portal, or even the girls along the way who have shared things that they've found that they love. They're on my wall too. So that's the thing that I turn to when I'm having a bad day, and to remind myself that, you know, one of the ones Chelsea put up was, I can do it, I will do it, I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm loved, and I'm enough. And that's probably the biggest one up on my wall.
Yeah.
And they're just things that I think as mums, as wives, as partners, we have to remember because we forget, because we put ourselves last.
Yeah, I completely agree, Deb. Thank you so much.